Do this, man.
There we go. We are live. What is up, love news? Yes, Vazurko, you are first. Welcome.
Woo, sexy.
I hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday. I know I am. Well,
I am too.
but after a quick intro, let's get on it and let's go and be productive. Here we are. We have people. Oh my god. Oh, it's
What?
Some people.
been one of those days, lovelies. It's one of those days.
Welcome,
I'll
people.
bet it is. Hello.
Yes, you did, Rosie. Welcome.
Hi, Rosie Posey. How you doing? It's good to see ya. Have a good day, too.
Hey guys, I'm making coffee. I'll be back in a jiff.
Yay, Nina is here, and she's going to make more lesbian bird creatures.
Yeah, unless you do that before I do, Rich.
I don't want to draw lesbian. I don't want to draw lesbian bird creatures because you draw them better than I do.
Oh, thank you.
You draw everything better than I do. I suck.
Oh,
Okay, I want that in
Well,
written
good morning.
form with your signature, please.
Ha!
What?
I think she wants it in writing.
Lesbian bird creatures, that's right. We got plenty of those, especially by the girl downstairs. Okay. Yeah, so I have been overwhelmed this week. A lot.
I'll bet.
So 3 weeks ago at this point, JD Calderon came up to me and was like, "Hey, do you want to publish Tall Tales and whatchamacallit? Oswald? Yeah, no, I'm that part.
Oswald.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, holy fuck, of course I do. So I got the files in a couple of days ago, and I was working on that. And last Tuesday, actually. Oh, someone needs attention. I hear him now. Last Tuesday, John Celestri comes up to me and goes, "Hey, do you want Bloodwing Angels too?"
Look at that.
Wow.
Jesus.
Fuck, man.
That was
I don't know where to put myself right now because I'm absolutely jaw dropped.
Killing it, man. Awesome.
Yeah, just don't kill yourself in the process.
You'll have to you have to let go of your day job. One of these days,
Yeah,
right?
that is the problem. Like my day job is the problem right now. So yeah, next year I'm just gonna hit on cons so hard it's not even funny anymore. But yeah, Cloud9 sounds about right. Maybe 10. Because the problem is I am here going without my side job. I really can't print these books, right?
Yeah.
And I either have to coffee.
Sorry.
Coffee.
1 second. Cat, go away. It's my chair.
No, it's mine.
Ugh.
So I am not sure if I should go and crowdfund them, like Peter Mary does. Ask my dad for investment money, because parents.
I
Yeah.
think it'd be a good idea. Because, sorry to interrupt you, but because a lot of their campaigns, especially Daphne's, I'm often very interested in, but their Europe shipping fees aren't very good. So if you were to
Mhm.
crowdfund like their projects, I'd be like, oh yes, I can finally have like their works without having to
Pay
pay.
exorbitant amounts of. Well, that's why I pace myself. I'm sorry, sir, but you came to the wrong person at the wrong time. No, the problem is. Oh, John, if you want in here, and you want to hang out, I can totally send you a link.
Come on, John.
Yeah, come on in. Oh, we lost MarV again, but he will back.
Oh.
But like,
Come on back, Mar.
I would totally be into just crowdfunding them. Because that's why I have a subscription on Daphne, Lage, and JD Calderon. Their campaigns, like I every 3-4 months, I just get a gigantic pile of new comics,
Mm.
and you get stuff like where did it go?
Sorry, guys.
Like this, I love Daphne Lage sketch covers. These are my favorites to get in the mail. Okay, let me make myself a big real quick. Look how adorable this thing is.
Oh my gosh.
With Oxford and Toivan and the Arconet. Like, oh my god.
Uh-huh.
I love this.
I actually found myself looking in Nita's
Yeah.
office at all the sketch covers she has by Daphne, just looking at the colors she does.
I know, right? It's awesome. Aw, that's a shame. Well, maybe next time. No worries.
Wow. Well, good luck.
Yeah, man.
But I know the feeling of not being able to support as much as we'd like, because yes, international shipping is awful, and it is getting more expensive by the day. And it is definitely something that,
But at least
that's the thing too. Like, because a lot of these creators are like, hey, I want to hit the European market, and I think this would do us a lot of good.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, that's a big problem with the United States, because everybody in campaigns are losing backers. Lots of them, I should say, because if I want to back a comic, at least $25 to $30. I've seen $35 to $40 only for shipping, and that's insane. And there are a lot of great comics out there. I can ship to the United States for $10. And
okay, you're an exception to the rule. If I want to send something to the United States, it is at least $28 for me. And we have Nina's art.
I use UPS. The brown guys. UPS. I sent a whole bunch of like.
That's racist.
Yeah,
Rich.
it is racist. Them ugly brown bastards who need to wash my car. But okay, you want to go? No. She called me racist. I might as well embrace it. I'm gonna embrace it. Right? There you go. Anyway, no, I'm serious. The UPS guys. I got lucky, I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the rates went up, but I only paid 150 quid to send over 40 hardcovers and about 60 soft covers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But if you're sending in just one box, it's also
I'm sending in four boxes, actually. I sent them in 4 boxes.
But did you use Critical Blast?
Yeah, I did. I definitely use Critical Blast.
That is the thing.
Yeah, me too.
Because you send those big boxes rather than, separate. Because if I want to send a separate package to the United States, for me, that's about 30 euros.
Also, hi, Casey and Rita and past Masterdam.
Hey.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Okay.
I can't say everybody's name.
Rich, you...
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rich, you use Mixam, right?
I do.
So
they're very usually they're very reliable.
Yeah, because I was wondering, you instead of make the shipping from the UK to the United States, why don't you do like I did for the first Sin Killer? Print in United States, mix them. Now that they have your files, and you can send or ask them to do that, or you can send directly to the United States the files. Print in the United States, because you will eventually will know you don't need proofs for the books, right? You have everything in order. So why don't you print it in the United States and send them to RJ, and you can save a bunch of money, man?
Because it's actually more expensive to print the books in the United States and ship them in the United States than it is for me to print them here and ship them overseas.
Not to mention, you'd also have to pay the stuff for
exactly, and the post office over in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Mixam maybe 2 hours away from where RJ lives, and I'd still be paying about 195 American just to go from that place to RJ's place. Whereas over here, I can pay about 150. I'm dead serious. I could pay 150 pounds and have all that stuff sent to RJ's place, and have them printed over here so I could take a look at them before anything happens. And
that's crazy.
From now on, I really have to. Yeah, I know. I have to from now on because. Go ahead.
Go
ahead, Mike. You
question
first.
right now with print in the United States.
Also, hi Nita. See.
The problem.
I think I already said that. Sorry. Go ahead.
But the problem with that is, like, if you find a local printer, it's usually cheaper. Like, the printer that I'm using locally, if I
not mine
to standard sizes, I have them about €1.
Emphasis on the usually, though.
On the usually, yes, no, for sure. But I can get them really cheap. Like, this is an exception to the rule, but even for digital printing, depending on using online or actually going to a local printer, because that is more expensive too, you can usually find it locally a little cheaper, if not a lot.
Yeah, mine is totally the opposite. I'll be printing in Mixam UK because here they want me more than twice the price. That Mixam shipping and customs. That's insane. Yeah. I wanted to print it in my own town, but it's insane. The prices here, insane. Everything is the war is an excuse for everything here in Portugal right now. So the prices are crazy.
Oh God, the fucking war excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Look what I've got here.
Nice.
Nice, dude. Hold on, let me make it big for that. I'm gonna give you a solo layout for that one. Oh man, they are dark though. Can you put a little light on that? Because
no, it's the light. Sorry, I forgot about the light. It's just I don't know how this works. Shit. Let me just change. Okay, take me off. Okay, that's it.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Okie dokie.
Almost.
That's better.
Oops.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so John here, and in the back you have the logo done by Ricardo Ferreira, a good buddy of mine. So here you have Michael. Let me put this like this.
Hell yeah, dude.
Very cool. Michael is great. It's my favorite. Where is Gabriel?
Ooh. That looks sexy as fuck.
Thank you. Let me put this. Yeah. And Gabriel, I don't know where the fuck that motherfucker went.
All right then.
He flew away, obviously.
Yeah, man. He flew the fuck away. He was like, "Oh fuck that Sky High. I'm leaving."
We all here. It will be the backboard.
Yeah,
And
dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the back door. I mean, wait, no, wait, that's something else entirely.
Wow.
backboard.
I know,
Oh,
right?
We're doing
behave.
everything on a
I'll
Saturday morning. aren't we?
behave. Man, I got nothing better to do on a Saturday morning. It's Saturday afternoon. That's why I'm all ahead of all y'all.
Saturday
That's
morning
right.
for me, anyway.
Well, you know what?
Hey,
I
here-
like the back door in the morning and the afternoon. Anyway, go ahead. Please go ahead, Marv.
Bitch, it's like 4 p.m. here.
Yeah, I know, right? What are
And
they
Gabriel.
bitching about? It's the morning.
There we go. There it is. Sweet, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, for all the physical backers. Thank you, everybody. That
Yay.
will be my gift to everybody. Oh, yeah.
Speaking
So
of
let's
which,
do some
I have
art
to
now.
list Singular 2 on my website as well. Oh my god, I have so many things to do. Fuck my life. I need an unpaid intern.
Need a hot, sexy intern.
Emphasis
That's
on the
true.
unpaid
Work
part.
all day. Well,
And emphasis on the sexy part.
How did the Bo Burnham song go again? The one that was viral last year?
I have an
Work
intern
all
and she's
day,
hot.
back to your dorm, and since you can't afford you wait, hold on. You work all day, go back to your dorm, and since you can't afford a mortgage, you just tearing up porn because you're an intern, unpaid. La da 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 da. It's beautiful.
Yes.
What the hell was that?
It's Intern by Bo Burnham.
No.
It's
When an
beautiful.
intern comes into my, like if I ever get an intern, because I have to get some licenses for it, I know how to get it. I just haven't come around to it yet.
Oh man, that has porn written all over it. I swear.
Hold on. Let me see if I can make.
Don't you love it when the paint is the perfect color straight out of the tube and you don't have to mix it?
Yeah, and don't you love it when like you look for a category on Pornhub and you find it immediately, no matter how
Is this
crazy it
better,
is?
Taskmaster down? But yeah, like what?
Dude, Pornhub categories, they're not hard to find. There's like literally a list and you just open
I know.
and it comes down as a waterfall. I
Well,
mean,
I'm
it's not
looking
like
at-
finding
I'm-
it's not like finding the Holy Grail. I think you might be talking about like the right subreddit or something.
Well, I'm
Like-
looking at it,
like-
and there's intern stepbrother porn here. You know,
Oh my
it's like,
God.
but you're my intern and my stepbrother. It's okay.
I mean, like
What
they
the
have-
actual fuck have we ended up, guys? What the fuck?
I mean, there's also
We've
like,
been live for fucking 17 minutes, running up to 18, and we're talking about Pornhub fucking. Oh my god, guys!
I
What
know.
the hell?
I love you, Mike. Don't eat me.
Take
Be
it
right
easy,
back,
Colin.
I gotta
Yep.
get scissors because the thing is splitting and it's being a naughty brush.
All right, take it easy,
Uh,
Rosie.
Be right back.
Take care.
Guys, seriously, take it easy on this. What the hell?
Okay. All right. Sorry, man.
So-
Bloody hell.
All right. I'm sorry. It's only porn. Shit.
So I've been checking out a French comic company, Soleil. This has to pronounce it. Some
I've
the
heard
stuff
of
that-
them. I think.
Yeah, and some of the stuff that they have here is like, well, that's the kind of stuff I want to do, and it doesn't really translate well here for some reason.
Soleil Productions, right?
Slay! Go Queen!
Go Queen.
Yeah, that's
So-
sun. That means sun
Yeah,
in French.
Sun Productions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know some of these titles. How is that not selling over there?
Which
Like,
one?
Well, you would. You have like Echo. There's a whole bunch. There are some that they have over here, but you don't hear about them. They're not forefront.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to submit to some publishers, and yeah, maybe I gotta find out who's making horror first, and then I'll do it. And do they have horror?
It's look into Dark Dragon books. Yeah, no, look into Dark Dragon books, Marv. You would definitely fit that bill. They
Dark
publish
Dragon.
pretty much anything. Yeah, Dark Dragon. They publish mainly graphic novels from the United States or
Really? Okay.
independent
Yeah, I will.
comics, and yeah, they do a lot of international releases within Europe, with all kinds of genres. So horror is definitely in their in their ballpark. Like if you find a Dark Dragon books stall,
Great.
you'll see they do everything. They just want quality. Since
Maybe
you got
also-
that, fine.
Maybe Corner
Thank
of the
you, man.
Eagle on like dark fantasy.
Thank you.
Which one?
Dark fantasy. That's what I'm saying. Like Sin Killers, kind of a dark fantasy.
Yeah, it's a dark fantasy, dark urban fantasy, really.
Lilo, I'm live. You can't come in here like this. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, Lilo.
I heard that.
Is it?
He's about to take a shower.
All right then.
Anyway, after
Okay.
last week, and I'm almost
Okay.
finishing my white, I got this on Amazon, so I've got lots of white.
Woo. Wait. Did I do this scene
So
already?
Amazon can be a good answer for the shipping problem, right?
Mm,
No. That's my
Well,
knowledge.
they-
You have the
take
books
on,
done.
like,
You have the books done. You haven't.
but it depends on the country too, because like I know it's something you can do in the US, but like here in Italy you can't, and in Portugal I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it really
no,
depends.
but here in Portugal, I have basically only $3 shipping. Everything that I wanted when it comes to comics, I just got it. Like this Conan, I got this Conan, and it's huge, right? And $3 shipping. So
Yeah, I know, but that it's also a published comic that is selling through Amazon with a publisher, so they've got different like monetary deals. Like normally, if you sell on Amazon, like there is the possibility of reaching a much wider audience, but your margin of profit is like so small because Amazon
Yeah.
takes everything.
Amazon takes
Okay.
like 70%, unless you charge like over way more than a comic usually is worth for people. And if you put it on Kindle,
Okay.
like they are they're very strict on their formatting.
Yeah. they
Also,
are.
Casey, I'm using gouache.
because I was
So
thinking
yeah,
about
Kindle
after
is still a
having the
thing?
books,
Sorry.
go to
Is
Amazon.
Kindle even still a thing? Because I don't hear anything about Amazon Kindle anymore.
Oh no,
Well,
it is.
It's comfortable because you can like get books, like most books that are available on Amazon, but like digitally and only pay a fraction of the price. Like
Yeah.
a much small fraction. Yeah.
But it's also very much abused because Amazon, if the books are returned after the people have read
That's
them,
true.
the artist pays the worth of the book plus the revenue they received.
Jesus Christ.
So
Yeah,
they
which is
lose
bullshit.
money.
Yeah, that is
Mm.
definitely. I heard about that not too long ago. I was like, "You got to be kidding me! I can't believe that's a policy."
Yeah, no, like it's legit. It's super fucked up.
You can't even do that in a bookstore. Go get a book and then bring it back. Why would you be able to do that over the line? That's just ridiculous.
Amazon isn't a library.
That's awful.
That is
No, I'm not. But I'm not. Yeah.
She's into superstition.
Black cats and voodoo dolls.
I feel the premonition. That girl's gonna make me fall.
He's celebrating his dismissed court case.
I didn't even know he had a court case.
Oh yeah, he had it was something to do with incest in his nephew.
Woo! I knew it. We were gonna go back to that subject. Whoa!
Oh, that reminds me.
We're not going to that subject.
No, let's not fucking go there, guys. Seriously.
It's like,
I didn't go there, Mike.
I wasn't going there. I was just talking about the man's court case. Jeez.
It's like that popular TikTok sound about like when someone
I'm not
famous
saying
does something
anything.
bad. Like when you get like you see posts about them on social media and you're like, oh, are they dead? Oh no, they're a pervert.
Fair.
A Hollywood actor, a pervert? Nah, that's not possible. Are you kidding? Oh, Bill Cosby is such a paragon of truth and justice. So is Jeffrey Epstein. He didn't kill himself. You know.
No, he didn't. No, definitely.
No, he didn't. I'm waiting for. No one's heard from Gooseface Maxwell, whatever her name is. How do you say her name?
Yeah, the pedophile girl.
Yeah, the Ghislaine, Jizzface. That's what she is. There.
Guys, seriously.
No, I don't know I don't know what her name is.
No, I did. Come on. Like, I'm all serious.
So what are
Okay,
you guys up
if
to
it's
this
serious,
weekend?
then I'm shutting up. If it's being serious, then I'm shutting up, and I'm not going to talk about it again. So there you go.
It's going a little too far, especially for
Okay.
YouTube. Okay.
You got it,
Yeah,
sir.
you're
Won't
right.
say another word. You got it. We'll not say another word about it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, and I apologize. Sometimes I go off the rails, and I don't have a filter, and I do apologize.
So does it look like Oswald and Tall Tales will sell well over there? Or?
Mate, I am 100% sure they will. Like, the moment I put up a banner and people see furries and they see a cute mouse,
Yeah,
doing
Oswald-
magic,
Europeans
I'm
love
good.
it.
Oh yeah,
Oswald fits the European.
Europeans love it.
Yeah, fits the European standard a lot.
oh yeah.
That's what I said because I was looking at those. I mean, that they're French, but I was looking at those books. And I was like, this fits that aesthetic really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That look and that fantasy aspect,
Mhm.
you know.
No, I am.
Yeah, we're crazy about it.
Yeah, they're crazy about it. Like I'm crazy about it, you know. And I'm as standard Franco-Belgian enjoyer as you can get. So, like, no, I'm.
So I'm gonna show you.
You were going to be shown something. Boom, boom, boom. But like, yeah, because it is such a fit to what we're used to here and what we're enjoying and what sells. I am not worried at all. Like, I'm really hoping this will be a nice little breakthrough for everyone that I'm gonna be that I'm gonna be selling, because that's what I'm doing it for. What you got there, mate? Ooh, fancy. It looks mysterious.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art is amazing.
Nice.
Like
This is
that would be
gorgeous.
something Dark Dragon would publish. Because I
see?
don't know what they're
Look at
called
this.
in. Yeah, just be
Alexa,
careful
stop.
with the.
The other page I won't show.
Yeah, exactly.
book,
Like, be
but,
careful.
It is incredible.
Yeah, dude, that is some vibrant stuff.
Oh my god!
And this one sci-fi. This one is sci-fi. This is an anthology. This is the Awakening, Portuguese edition. I bought it because I bought it for $3.
Wow, dude.
Impressive.
On a supermarket a while back, and I just bought this because it reminds me of Jeff Lafferty's art he paints, and this is just amazing. The colors are just something from another world. Everything is watercolor. It's just beautiful as hell. And
Casey, you do have a
look
point.
at this.
Clip Studio actually allows you to export to Kindle right now.
If you have EX.
If you have EX, yes.
I have Pro, and it's not really worth it for me to go out to EX.
Yeah.
Unless maybe I send you the file. You do your EX magic. I don't know. Just saying.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
I know.
against that.
I know. You're full at the moment. I wouldn't.
I am very full at the moment.
Yeah.
Like my plate is so filled that I'm wondering if I'm gonna be the same size at the end of the year. Because yeah, I think I might add a few pounds, and I'm known to gain weight.
Oh my God.
Look, man, I've been gaining weight nonstop since the beginning of the pandemic. It's crazy. I've got freaking stretch marks that have stayed bright purple since like late 2020, and they're still there. And I'm like, just fucking go away already. I get it. I put on weight. Now, can you stop?
I mean, I am still only 75 kilos, so
You already weigh more than I do at the moment, and you're much taller than I am.
I'm severely underweight. I just cannot seem to gain any. Like, it's awful. Like, when I started construction, I was 60.
Oof,
It's called muscles, man.
That's pretty light.
No. It's 15 kilos worth of muscles. If I stop now, I'm going to be 70 at the end of the month.
Yes.
Like, my body will eat itself in order to survive, because apparently it doesn't do it on food. I don't know what it does to it, but it's definitely not consume it.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh my God, we're going into a mansplaining scene on Loughran for the animated pilot.
Yay.
Let me share my screen real quick.
I want to see the screen.
So,
Ah.
the previous campaign, previous scene, Oxtan is like, so what do you know about the Aquanid? Or is this another one of your little secrets? To which Toyfun replies, I know lots. And it's adorable. I'm really enjoying working on this. It also means the Lava Core 6 is sitting over there doing nothing, but fine. I wouldn't be able to get it out right now anyway, because my colorist is reworking issue 2. Casey, holy crap. One, you're tiny compared to me. I'm 6'8", just saying. So I'm just about 2 meters.
You're a big boy. Sorry.
What? I thought you were like. I thought you were shorter than that, man.
No. I'm a giant. I'm Dutch.
Yeah.
I'm very Dutch. But yeah, I'm pretty underweight.
In European size, what's your size in European?
2 meters, like literally.
190?
Just about.
2?
No.
2
meters. Yeah.
Wow.
That's tall, man.
I'm 185. Oh man. Yeah, that's fucking huge.
Yeah, I know. I'm tall.
Oh.
I'm Dutch. Like the Dutch get really tall.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you're a
Italians
Viking,
do
man.
not.
Mm-hmm.
Some Italians don't get all
There
that.
you go. Berserker
And
is
that
the
would
same.
be me. I am sure.
Oh, Berserker is Dutch too, by the way, so that's all I know. But,
Nah, man,
yeah.
you're American Italian.
Ah,
That's messed up. You're right, I am.
is there a difference? Yes.
Yeah, there is.
So this is just going to be the same pose. I think about 2 seconds. There we go. And no, wait. It needs to be a little longer. And then it's going to fade to black. Oh my
So
god.
Marvel, Marvel
no.
no. DC no. Oh fuck. Disney don't want the name X-Men in the next X-Men movie.
I don't know if that's true.
They want to
I
call
don't
it the
think that's
Mutants.
true. That can't be. I'd like to. I think that's
Yeah.
a precursor to the X-Men.
They
think they're
can do
using
it because
that.
they have the rights.
Well, they
I mean-
can, but I'm certain if they're actually going to just call it the Mutants, then it's just a precursor to the X-Men, which they'll probably release theatrically when it's like 2025 or some crap like that. I don't know. They're waiting for something.
If it's
I'm not
a
watching.
sexism, if it's
I'm
a
not watching
sexism
anyway, so.
thing related to the name, Deadpool already touched on that in Deadpool 2.
God, Deadpool.
Mhm.
Well, they touched on that in that last X-Men movie. What was it?
Which one?
Dark Phoenix.
Which one?
Dark Phoenix. It's like
got that.
Phoenix
it's called-
is kind of.
it's called X-Men, not X-Women. That's what they said.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's the women are the ones who usually do the saving here. We should call it X-Women.
That's what she
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I know,
God.
and I'm just like, yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, you paid your debt to Harvey Weinstein. You may leave now.
Wow.
God.
I feel like we're like accidentally baiting you, Rich.
No. Well, I'm saying it because it's like Harvey Weinstein has this disgusting pause in just about everything Hollywood until he was outed for being the bastard that he actually is. You know, so
Arrested.
thankfully he's good. Yeah, thankfully
Well,
he's
yeah.
gone.
Him, but his brother's still around.
Is he in jail? Is he in jail?
Really?
Yeah, his brother. His brother's still around, so it's still.
Really?
Yeah, they still
Oh.
have their paws and everything.
Ew. Ew.
He's probably getting out on the weekend. You just don't know.
Is he in jail?
From what I understand, yeah. From what I understand. Oh boy, how the hell am I going to draw this? This is going to be so tough. All right, here we go.
I hate doing hair.
Hair's easy. It's the fishnet that's hard.
No, you just do lines in one direction and then lines in the opposite direction.
It doesn't. It's not necessarily lines in one direction, not lines in the other direction. They're girly. You have to do little curves, and you have to make sure it doesn't get in anybody else's way.
Okay, you can do curves in one direction and then curves in the other direction.
Fine, whatever. Fine. Nina is always correct.
Mike, Rich is mansplaining me on fishnets.
I don't mansplain. Yeah,
Mike,
That
Rich
sounds-
is gaslighting me.
I am not. Dare you say that about me?
What have I gotten myself into?
Oh my god.
You two are a horrible combination.
Nina is the awesomer out of the two of us, so you can blame her for being smarter than I are.
I want
Being
to
all-
writing too, thank you.
Yeah,
I just
I made fun of you. You're probably a better writer than me. Who knows? You may be.
I don't know. I just bullshit my way through life.
I know that one.
I don't think any of us do. I think all of us have a clear goal in mind. To inspire, to teach, to tell stories.
Yeah, half of my job is pretending to know what I'm talking about. So
That is the entirety of my job.
there you go.
And then I just
Dude, you
lift
pick up
boxes.
objects and you bring them into other places. That's what you do. That's what your job entails if you're moving. It's
Yeah,
like,
pretty
haha,
much.
I'm going to pick this up and put it there.
Are you jealous
why
that
you're
I
all
actually
buff-
got
that's
6
why
series
you're
to
all-
publish now?
You have 6 to publish. That I don't okay. Fuck. Jesus, man, that's kind of a lot.
It is. I'm letting my animation loop, and then we can, because I just finished the first minute of animation for the Loughran Korra pilot.
Oof.
Nice.
Well, the animatic, but I am wow. I've got only like 9 minutes to go
Hey.
after like 2 months of this work. Nay. But
Yeah, animating is not easy. And I've never really done animating, and I know it's not easy.
no, it's rough, but it's
I'll
fun.
bet it is.
Yeah, you know, it just takes a lot of time, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I remember I did an animation for my high school exam thesis, and it was really cute. I did these 2. It was a thesis on the Portrait of Dorian Gray, Kafka's Metamorphosis, natural selection and naturalism and stuff like that. And it was this little animation on these 2 mice, and like they're mice in a science lab, and every day their cage opens and they go out of the cage and they eat. Then one day they find food that they can't eat, so they go back and hungry. The second day then the third day they also find food that they can't eat, and so they go back to their cage hungry. The third day one dies and the other eats it, and by eating it transforms into a cockroach, but then it survives and it's happy. But it's been years, so I don't remember. It's called Verwandlemaus on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can you send the link?
Sure, let me go.
Yeah, that sounds
Because
gruesome.
I will watch
No,
it.
it's not really gruesome. It's because it's anime. It was my like first animation thing, and it's just black and white. And like it wouldn't be too much for.
It's Nina talking about a thesis about natural selection and stuff like that. Like, it's actually a bit of animation she had to do because we were talking about my animated pilot for Loughran Korra.
Yeah, it was a little animation that I did.
You asked that a lot, Rosie. But to be fair, I completely get you.
Yeah.
Let me see. There it is. So this is one of Nina's animations.
Yay.
For people who are interested.
Thank you. Gosh, that was like 6 years ago, and it's very stiff, but
yeah,
okay, it was 6 years ago.
You know, you get better as you go. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to go to animation school after this, and then I was like, no, comics.
I'm a masochist, but not that big a masochist.
Pretty much, yeah. I like making characters come to life, but man, if I have to wait 5 years for like one scene, nah, man, don't tell the story. Just make comics instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I just didn't do that myself. Well, actually, I went the other route. I was like, can I be even more masochistic? The answer is yes. because literally from Loughran Quarter 1 onward, people have been asking about an animated series, and I'm like, guys, I don't know if I can do this guy for you, but I can try. So here we are.
Yay. Gosh, I hate how you need small brushes for details, but small brushes barely carry any paint at all.
Oh. Right, we're finally through nearly through the first loop.
Nice. What time?
But Rosie, with animation, you do draw each panel, but you draw them even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You do. You draw 24 frames per second, or 20 frames per second, depending, or like 12 frames per second for like a G.I. Joe cartoon or something. Because they don't take that many panels. Or if you're like a Yu-Gi-Oh show and it's just the guy standing with a repeating background in the back, then yeah, that's easy.
There we go. There's the
there's tricks and there's tips and tricks for animating, but that looks really cool, man. I love that background. Oh, I love that background.
It's
that looks
lovely.
Really cool, man.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I come from a background of designing backgrounds, right? Like that has been my job before I was a construction worker even. So, like, this is literally what I do. I love backgrounds.
God, imagine drawing backgrounds.
Yeah, totally. Yep. And I have to do a bunch of them on this last book. That was awful for me.
I'm using Clip Studio Paint, but it needs to render. Also, I'm used to this is only the animatic. Moving that is the problem. Like, I am doing classic cell animation. I'm not doing
stop motion.
Rigged animation.
Yeah, it's not the same a bit, because it's one thing where it's like maybe like rig or 3D and like you move the thing, or like stop motion and you move
exactly.
Yeah, but like we draw everything. It's different types of animation.
Yeah, like this is literally the most classic animation you're gonna find. It's like old animated movies, like from the 70s, 80s, 90s, before CGI was even a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm enjoying it. Like this, it is a lot of hard work, but it feels so great to be working on it.
I hate this paper.
Do you know what the first animated movie was that used CGI?
Tron?
Wasn't it?
Which
one?
Animated.
Jurassic
Park? No,
animated.
I'm saying animated. Even before
Toy Story.
Nope.
No, Belle and the Beast,
Great
right?
Mouse Detective.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember
the clock tower.
Yeah.
You don't remember the movie, or?
I don't remember them using CGI in that one. I mean,
it was in the clock tower scene where they're kind of going between the gears.
Rosie, yes, it is still being used commercially. There is Spine of Night from 2020. There is Klaus from a couple of years ago, which is actually classically animated, but even though it looks 3D, it is one of the most beautiful movies in the world. But yes, amazing. It is cell animated.
All right.
So yeah, no, it's definitely being done still.
Ow.
The thing is, like,
you okay, Rich?
Yeah, my back hurts. That's all. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to distract. No. Sorry, Mike.
No worries. No worries. But and a lot of classic animation is still being used for TV cartoons. Like, that is definitely still commercial. So no, it's definitely still there. Like, and it's definitely not put to the wayside as much as people think, because CGI does take the movie side of things, but classic animation is still cheaper to produce for smaller episodes.
Disney just started letting out was begging people, 2D animators, to come and work for them.
Yeah.
Just recently. So, and I think what's happening is you see stuff like Into the Spider-Verse. I think it's Mitchell's and the Machines, where it's kind of starting to blend that classical with the CGI, and they're like, oh, well, there's something here.
Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. They married those two styles, and it looks fantastic.
A lot of
really
modern anime do the same as well. Like they have CG, a lot of CG used, but the characters and a lot of the backgrounds are still 2D animated. And in that way, they blend it really well because they managed to get the 3D blending to a point where it looks the same as the characters.
Yeah.
So it doesn't pull you away from it.
Yeah.
Welcome back, MarV. Yeah, like it's getting there, and it's definitely getting more attention again.
Good. It deserves it.
Get attention again. To the attention again.
What is the scene I'm going to next? Because that is afflicted. Like, oh my god, I'm on storyboard page 5.
Speaking of masochism, these fucking braids.
Yeah.
Also, this fucking paper, man. Like, look, it's like ribbed, and it's really hard. I don't know if it's visible.
Hold on,
it's really hard.
Give you a layout.
Wrong one.
Whoops. That one.
Yeah, it's hard to like get shading right because of the ribbing in the paper.
Ooh.
And I thought, like, yeah, this paper looks cool for painting. I'm gonna use this one.
No. So that is like classic Bristol board. Yeah, that's not great for painting.
Yeah,
well,
I received a lot of like painting supplies when I was 13 for various different mediums because I still didn't know what I was gonna do. So I still got like a shit ton of like papers and supplies from like 2010. I only use maybe like once every 5 years.
Yeah. So let's see, what are you working on? Because I've seen you working on it before, and I know you've talked about it, but this audience hasn't heard it yet.
Oh,
this is the first time you're here, so.
Huh? Yeah, this is Reapers, Residual Energy and Residual Energy Excavation Professional. I think it's REEP. And this was a thing Meredith and I were working on before she passed. And I'm just continuing it. It's basically they use ghosts as energy.
Huh.
So
that's great.
And you've got different types of gangs and stuff like that, but like the group that we're focusing on this are kind of rockabilly. And this is
Stray Cats.
Yeah, I love that dude. I saw you working on him last time. It's just
this is a Blockhead. So I have something else to work on. I can't show it right now. That's why you see it's still the same page I was working on a couple Sundays ago.
Yeah, I mean, but we all have those.
The other thing I'm working on is with somebody, so I have to try to get that done first and come back to this. But yeah, this just trying to
perspectives too.
Thank you. This kind of like for this, I kind of drew him on a regular piece of paper and then scanned it in and put that in. So I kind of work in real mixed media.
Mixed media is great though. Like never limit yourself to one thing.
Right. Oh yeah. Sometimes there's just something I could draw better on traditional than I can on digital, and sometimes vice versa.
Yeah, for sure. I prefer doing digital pencils because they're so quick for me. But when it comes to inking, traditionally it's my jam because I just go, okay, that's good enough. Move on.
Yeah,
I don't need no redo button. I am the redo button.
I've seen your inks. Your inks are pretty freaking stunning. I think you inked one of Daphne's pieces. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fun, but like that was one of the few times I actually used the brush properly. Still proud of that one, but yeah, like I usually just go for a dip pen, and working with a tiny brush that took ages, but it was so much fun.
I love working with brushes, but I guess it depends also on the amount of detail. But like the types of textures and stuff that you can get with brushes, I think is fun.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to practice with brushes, but I'm so bad with trying to paint with brushes.
I used to.
So bad.
I need a new.
By the way, I was making coffee when the stream started. Did you already play the several tutorials, trailers?
No, I have not yet.
Oh, but wait, you and MarV are just freshly finished your campaigns, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Congratulations to both of you, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, I know. But that is really a StreamYard thing. Like I literally can't do much about it. But generally I try and announce it before I do it. Because I know they're louder than us, and we can't do much about it.
Yeah,
but,
I've tried to do that with the intros. Just try to bring it down. You just can't for some reason. I don't know.
It goes full on.
Like even if you're like sharing like a screen or something with sound, can't you like lower it?
No, it's going full on.
Ouch.
No, it's a StreamYard problem. It's out of our hands pretty much. It really is hard volume control, but it's even harder when you can't adjust it personally.
Mm-hmm.
These are pre-uploaded things that just arrive as they arrive. Okay, so
I hate how it's been an hour and I've only done like half of her hair.
An hour already. Wow.
It's funny how many backgrounds I actually have to make way bigger than they are in the animation, just so I can zoom out afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you remember, like very old, like the Powerpuff cartoons, or I know Barbera cartoons in general, you sometimes had those scenes where the line work was way thicker than the rest of the animation. That's when you knew they were going to zoom out, because the camera was actually zoomed in order to catch the entire shot. So fun little animation right there.
Oh, impart on us your animation knowledge.
That's about the extent of it. Look, I knew something. I didn't say I know a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's more than I know.
It's funny how those tricks work, especially with the camera and what you can do. I've been reading not autobiography, but a biography about Jim Henson. Because we're planning on doing a show about him on Dispatches coming up. And just this camera tricks and stuff that he learned how to do to make so much stuff possible. It's amazing. So trying to learn that and put that into what you do is really something special.
It's really incredible to learn these things, and study them. Like that is the most fun. Like I get lost in studying because there's so much to learn, and you're like we're at an age where we can learn everything for free.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
being able to research everything and taking the time to, I got lost in more knowledge.
It depends on the topic, though, because like a couple of months ago, I went into a pirate history rabbit hole, and it was all I could think about for like 2 months. And Wikipedia wasn't. Yeah, Wikipedia wasn't enough. I had to go and buy books and books on pirate history, and now I know a lot about Blackbeard that I could share if anyone ever wanted to know.
I mean,
So how close have you watched the what's that show?
The Netflix pirate one.
Death? No,
I have seen it.
Veil.
I have seen it 9 times. Okay, 9 times from start to finish. I can quote so many scenes. I know so many scenes by heart. Fucking pirate's life, short but nice. Short but nice, I could say that twice. Short but nice, you won't live long. Boy, little you're a little low. Smash and gouge and stab and poke and choke you out. That's a pirate's life. Pirate's life, short but nice. Boy, little you're a little low. It's amazing. I've seen it 9 times.
So how close? I take it that's not exactly a historically accurate Blackbeard.
No. Blackbeard's side is historically accurate. Nothing. I mean, even the structure of the pirate ship. It's just like a bathtub floating on water because the way the sails are constructed aren't like any other ship, and it's not optimized for sailing.
Yeah. Leave it to Hollywood to actually give you something realistic.
Oh no, but it's really funny because like even Taika Waititi, like he said this on several times because the historical accuracy wasn't important for the show creators. They just wanted to do something fun. Like when researching Blackbeard for the role of Blackbeard, he opened his Wikipedia page, and the first line he saw, Blackbeard's a pirate from Bristol, and he was like, oh, do I have to do a Bristol accent? And he tried, and he was like, no, fuck this, I'm just gonna do it my way.
Yeah,
and it was
that's kind of what he did with Hitler. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, actually, he because I was a big Taika Waititi stan, and I've seen pretty much every single thing he's done. He is half Jewish from his mother's side, and because of that side of his family, he had this odd fascination kind of with like Hitler and swastikas when he was like 12. And it's the kind of thing. It's like it's the kind of thing where like women are the main target of serial killers, but they absolutely love watching serial killer documentaries.
I'm glad you made that statement because if I made that statement, I might be in trouble.
But it's a bit like that. How like women are the main target normally of serial killers, but they love serial killer documentaries because of that kind of like fascination. And so because also that, and he said that he talked about this in his TED talk. When he was 12, he just couldn't stop drawing swastikas everywhere. But then he'd feel guilty, and he turned them into windows. And then he thought that all these windows on his notebooks would be suspicious, so he just turned them into houses. And he had a lot of research into the character, and he did a lot of things on purpose to be the opposite of what Hitler was.
Yeah,
because like especially at the beginning in the film, Hitler is always offering Jojo a cigarette. Hitler did not smoke at all. And also there was this one scene in which he's sitting in front of Jojo and he's eating unicorn meat, but Hitler was a vegetarian. And so he did a lot of things on purpose to show that how Jojo saw Hitler was not true at all, because it was very far from how the real Hitler truly was. Also, my computer battery is low, so I gotta get the charger. I'll be right back.
All right. Scene 4, 1, not 3, 5.
I haven't seen that movie, but looks like it.
What's that, Jojo Rabbit? Or
yeah, Jojo Rabbit, yeah. I've heard
And,
it's a very good movie. I'm not
It
looking
is,
for,
it
by the way.
is.
But yeah, looks like it's a great
It
movie.
reminds you that Scarlett Johansson can act, believe it or not.
Not
Yeah, well, no,
wrong.
exactly. And I would have said the same thing before I saw the movie. But she's been playing in the MCU so long, you forget that sometimes I've seen her some stuff that she can cut. She can bring it.
Yeah.
You mean the Natalie Portman thing?
No. We're talking about Scarlett Johansson and Jojo Rabbit.
Ah, yeah.
I was telling MarV, I said, you forget, because she's been doing all the MCU stuff and the Black Widow and stuff, that she's actually a fantastic actress. And Jojo Rabbit really helped show that.
Yeah. Gosh, I really, really love Taika Waititi, but Love and Thunder was not the best.
Yeah, it was meh.
film.
It was meh.
Yeah.
It was like, wow.
Like he was working on that around the same time
no.
he was working on Our Flag Means Death. And you can really tell that Our Flag Means Death was like his passion project, and the Thor film was just like something he was doing to pay bills, kind of.
Well, I know he's supposed to be doing Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, he technically already worked on Star Wars because he's directed at least one episode of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he wants to get Natalie Portman.
Yeah, that was a fun little gaffe.
She was already in the friggin' Star Wars.
Yeah.
Exactly, because he'd been working with her on Thor: Love and Thunder, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do Star Wars film. You want to be in it?" And she was like, "I already am." And he was like,
I was already in there.
Maybe.
God.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm kind of done with those, honestly.
Yeah, me too. The new No, go ahead. See, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I've kind of discovered something about myself. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so it's like
fair enough.
The more I think about the trilogy, the original trilogy, there's some stuff that's just like, yeah, this is pretty damn ridiculous. I'm just not into it.
Space Wizards.
I feel like it's the most. Well, no, I feel like it's not even the Space Wizards. I just kind of feel like they're the most underused. It's underused, but yet it's heavily leaned on. Like, I don't know, the best.
Yeah.
I think the best Jedi fight that I've seen was probably a fan-made not trailer, but a fan-made scene of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader's last scene in A New Hope, and instead of just tapping lightsabers, there was an actual fight, and you had the Force.
Yeah,
kind of like when Yoda fought Palpatine. That was cool, but
that was really cool.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's like underused for what they supposedly can do. I feel like the Force has there's no rules to it. Like, if you could just throw things can you throw things, but you can only do it at a spur of a moment, and then you have to wait to recharge? What's the whole rules behind the Force thing? So
yeah, and I agree, man. It's like I wound up watching some of the episodes of Obi-Wan, and I will admit the only thing that was good out of the entire Obi-Wan series was when they fought at the end, and Obi-Wan went complete gangster and all sorts of nuts on him, and like threw like mountains at Darth Vader. If you haven't seen the show, the spoilers. So it's like, man, it was dope. I was like, whoa, holy shit, Obi-Wan's a gangster, and he's like throwing he's throwing asteroids at him. And then he's just pimp slapping him to oblivion. And then he's like, Anakin, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, but you're a dick. And bye, Vader. You can suck
Didn't
it.
mean to hurt you, man. You left him for dead. Come on.
No,
yeah, I know, right?
Wait a minute.
Ewan McGregor's Scottish. You got to do a more Scottish accent with that.
Well, he is trying to sound more like Alec Guinness, so I mean, he's not.
I was trying. The only English accent I can do is Ricky Gervais. It's like, I cut your arms off. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's only Cockney.
Oh, well, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Jesus, man. The only thing I could do is a Brooklyn accent. So, hey, Veda, what happened to your face? God, you ugly bastard. Oh, my God. That's
Hey,
it. See,
thanks
that's
That
all I
would
know.
actually be very
Dude.
entertaining.
Oh my god, that's
Wait,
been
isn't the
long.
Brooklyn accent more nasal? Like, hey,
No,
Veda.
that's the French and Italian accents, all right?
No, because I'm thinking like Harley Quinn's accent.
Oh, I can't stand Harley Quinn's accent.
I think
Oh,
Harley
God.
Quinn's accent is just such a mishmash of whatever the hell.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's supposed
Mr. J, what am I gonna do with you? Shut up. You
I
fraud.
can't
No,
remember, it
that's
was
a
based on the
Midwestern
actress, though.
accent. That's Midwestern.
No, it
She's supposed to be a
isn't.
Brooklyn.
You don't
Hold on,
live in the Midwest. How do you possibly
Hold
know
on, I'm
what
gonna
an
find
accent,
out.
American
I'm gonna find
accent
out.
is?
Because the actress that played
TV.
it in TAS is actually who it's based off of. So hold on, let's see where she's from.
What?
Of course, we'll have to
At
put
this
in
point,
actress
he
and
probably is.
the Lego Batman Harley Quinn comes up like
Oh,
why?
the Lego Batman was so fucking good.
It was. I will say that it's the best Batman to date.
The best
Maybe.
Batman movie, hands down. You can't argue with that. I'm sorry, it's true.
I'm not disagreeing.
Didn't Batman break up with the Joker in one of those Lego movies?
Kind of.
Yeah, that was it. That was the Lego Batman movie.
Wow, what a bastard he is. After all that time together.
I fight around.
Why'd he leave
That's what
me? Oh my God, the bastard. He shouldn't have left me. Me.
From what I can see, the lady that Harley Quinn was based on is it must be a DC accent.
I
She's
guess.
from DC.
Is she? Okay. I didn't know that. Did not know.
I don't know if DC has an accent or not.
Oh, because
I mean, I'm sure.
Because in later versions of both animated series, but also in the comics, like they do talk about how she's from Brooklyn, and she sounds like she's from Brooklyn. Like even in the comic series, she kind of goes back to Brooklyn, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to live in Coney Island."
I'm gonna go live in Coney for a bit. Oh my God.
Yeah, pretty much, because like one of her former patients died, and she was like, "You know what? I'm gonna give my therapist my apartment complex," and so she becomes a landlady.
Oh God.
And that's how the New 52 Harley Quinn comic started. Fuck! I got the table dirty.
I'm tired of the whole Harley Quinn thing. That's enough. I'm like that's enough Harley Quinn. That's enough Deadpool. But there's gonna be another 1,000 Deadpools.
Oh my God! When the Deadpool movie came out, so many people were like, "Oh, Deadpool and Harley would be such a great couple." That they added this character in the Harley comics, and he was like one of my favorite Harley Quinn comic characters, who was Deadpool pretty much, like personality wise,
really?
and like the multiple personality things, and like the way he acts and speaks, and his costume was also very, very close. And you know what his name was?
What?
Red Tool. And he didn't fight with katanas. He fought with like hammers and saws.
Oh my
and
God!
Oh my God!
It was amazing.
No.
Red Tool was my favorite Harley character. He was so amazing.
Oh my God!
And he was like in love with Harley, and it was amazing. I loved that. I loved this so much.
Has anyone ever seen Peacemaker?
Yes.
Okay, is it me? I think Vigilante is DC's version of Deadpool. Because he's out of his mind, and for some reason he keeps on getting shot and stabbed, but he keeps living. It's like,
he might be.
Dude.
I think that's because I think the whole thing behind it is because they made him such a dorky character, just this nerdy, geeky character, that he's such a badass.
Isn't the DC
he is a
version of
badass.
Deadpool, Deathstroke?
Yes. It was from that one, yeah.
Well,
rip-off.
Deadpool is a ripoff of Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. It's like Yeah, it's pretty bad. God help me.
Even the name, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Marvel and DC did that a lot in the 90s, rip off each other's characters.
Oh God, they copy a lot.
And
of
before
things.
that,
It wasn't just the '90s. Trust me, it goes way back.
No, yeah, that's true. But like in the 90s, I felt it was like particularly like because they were also
Offensive.
introducing a lot of characters in the 90s.
Well, what it
Red
was,
Tool
Image
happens when
came in
you've
there.
been with the wrong hookers. Oh my God!
God, a
RJ.
lot of them sucked.
Wow, we were finally off of that. We were talking seriously for 5 minutes, and here we
Now
go.
RJ's
what-
going to
what?
get him started.
Who said hookers? What?
Critical
Exactly.
RJ.
It was RJ.
Hookers.
Goes back all the way to the 1930s. Huh.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that too. RJ, yeah. That song again, Rich, still?
Yeah, I it's in my head, man. I can't get. It's like an earwig. I can't get it out of my head. You know, and it's like it's a thing, like a defect. You know, because I have those, lots of them.
Really? No.
Oh, how dare you! You actually believe me? That hurts my feelings. Not really. It's okay. What the fuck? Give me another song I can sing.
I'll say this about Peacemaker: they actually, somehow James Gunn made it look like John Cena could act. So,
Well, John Cena can act. He can
He's a
act.
wrestler.
A lot of wrestlers. A lot of it is improv. See,
Oh yeah.
trust me, these
Well, no,
guys can act the shit out of. They can act the shit out of a lot of people. They're really good. You know, it just some of them just have zero screen presence. Like Triple H only did one movie, and with good reason because he sucks. You know, but Batista's phenomenal. He doesn't.
I'm impressed with Batista, but I'm
Batista's really
judging
good.
it by. But I'm judging it by what I've seen John Cena in before.
Oh yeah,
Suicide Squad.
the Marine
my-
2, the Marine's ass, the Marine this. Who cares? No one
The
gives a shit. John
Transformers
Cena.
movie. What was it?
Ah, barf.
Oh.
Transformers 2012 and a half or something like that. I don't know.
I don't
Wait,
know.
he wasn't in the Transformers, was he?
Yes, he was.
in
He was in one of them.
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
What,
Was
with
that the one with?
the Shia LaBeouf ones?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, then I haven't seen them and don't really
Fuck
care.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Nothing lost.
If you
Nothing
like
lost
him, God bless you. If not,
Yeah.
still, you're not missing
Yeah.
anything.
It's like shut up, John. It's like shut up, Shia LaBeouf. No, we don't want to just do it. Shut up, Shia LaBeouf. You suck.
God, no, but that film had so many problematic tropes.
Oh yeah. Well, like Shia LaBeouf was in it. That's the only problem. You
But I
know?
mean, like also like a lot of the sexism around Megan Fox's character. I remember when the film
she wasn't
came
put
out.
there to like. She wasn't put there to she wasn't there to say the king's speech, honey. Yeah, I mean, come on.
No.
It's
Yeah,
like, you
that's
look
the
at her and you're
point.
like, well,
That's the point. She wasn't put there to do the king's speech. She was just put there for tits and butt. And I remember when the movie came out, and I was a wee little youngin', and I would half believe everything I'd see on like tabloids and stuff because we didn't really have fact checking back in like 2003. And I remember there were these news of like there being what looked like a slight bulge in her shorts, and people were like,
no.
gasp, is Megan Fox a man? And I was like,
Oh,
oh no, is
Jesus.
Megan Fox a man? And I remember they said the same thing about Lady Gaga. Is
They
Lady
did.
Gaga a man? And I was like, oh no, is Lady Gaga a man?
I think she had fun with it. I think Lady
Yeah.
Gaga had fun with that. She was like, you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe I am a man. Maybe I have a bigger penis than you do. That could be the
no,
reason
she
why you're
went full
afraid.
on with it. It was
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
I loved it. I was like, good. Shut them up. and give them their insecurities back. There you go.
Yeah,
What do
there
you
was
think
go
the
see-
song Paparazzi was about?
Yeah,
Exactly.
there was so much misogyny in the early 2000s that is holy.
There's some misogyny now.
And then
Oh,
compared
lot of
to,
that
you
now.
haven't seen
Compared to 20 years ago,
yeah,
it's okay
In the-
now. Not great.
Show
but it's
and-
okay.
You haven't seen All in the Family. That was a great show, and if people saw that today, they will kill themselves.
Oh yeah, you can only like Blazing Saddles will only be
I
like a
love
two.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh yeah, but I love it too, and we get the context behind the humor and everything. But if you tried showing that to today's audiences, it would be like a 2-minute commercial. That's it.
Everybody would
I
kill
have to
themselves. Please.
I have to disagree with. I kind of have to disagree with that, mostly because the comedy in Blazing Saddles, unlike the comedy of a lot of films that came out in that period, wasn't at the expense of women and black men, etc. Because it took some of the tropes that normally like make jokes like that could be considered offensive and like turn them on its heel, like how like when the
Okay.
when the sheriff and Willy Wonka dude went
Gene
to
Wilder.
Gene Wilder, thank you.
Did you just
when
say Willy Wonka, dude?
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Oh gosh,
I
Alan
knew
hurts.
God.
I knew him as Willy Wonka before as I knew him as
No,
anyone.
that's okay. No, that's fine.
Most
That's
everybody
fine.
knew him as Willy Wonka.
Anyway,
Fuck Willy
when
Wonka.
they went to like the KKK recruitment office, and people were like, "Man, your hands are really dark," and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I've been working on the fields. I just gotta wash them." Like that was pretty funny. Or like when they kind of like accidentally catch him, or like they use his blackness as a both tool for comedy, but not at all in an offensive way to further their plan. Where like Gene Wilder is like, "Look, I caught a black man," and the sheriff was like, "Where are the white women at?" That was.
Oh my god.
It was.
Oh my god.
It's not the same. It was brilliant.
Holy shit. Yeah, that every other word in that movie was the N word. It was
What?
made to be the most patented offensively movie you could possibly think. But what was
But
great
not
about that
offensive
movie?
the same way other films.
Oh
from
no,
that
but
period were.
what it was
Okay,
well,
I'm curious though.
well, I don't
What other
know. I
films do
mean,
you
it's
mean
just
from
like
that
he
era,
goes
though?
to he goes to like Sheriff Bart goes up to an old woman and says, "Good morning, ma'am, and isn't it a lovely morning?" And she goes, "Up yours, N-word," and she just keeps
Yeah.
walking, and he has that look on his face like, "What the hell have I gotten into?" It's like.
RJ, we should clip that.
But I mean, it's like you can't show it now. You can't possibly show a movie like that now. You can't. It's like it's
you can't.
too much.
Because people are idiots.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I think
exactly
that's
right.
why
People will just get all crazy, and it's like
it's one of those things where it really depends who's telling the story. Like if the production team was a predominantly black team, for example, it would have a completely different meaning and subtext compared to like if other like I don't know white men did it. Like Blazing Saddles, it was oh my god, how could I forget his name?
Mel Brooks directed
Mel
it.
Brooks. Thank you. Mel Brooks.
He's a white guy.
He is a white guy, but isn't he also like Jewish? I know that has nothing to do with
He's
it.
still
I
not
think so.
black.
Yes, okay, I know
Yes,
that has
he is.
nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it.
Okay,
But like
all right.
in the 90s, because it was Mel Brooks, it didn't have the same meaning as it would today. But like if Blazing Saddles came out today and it was made and produced by black comedians like Key and Peele, for example, it would
Key and
still
Peele
be
should do a remake.
yeah, it would still be totally funny and have a completely different vibe to it. Like Key and Peele, they did this one sketch relatively recently, I think, in which they touch on the slavery in the U.S. Thing, and it was like, and pretty much what happens in that sketch is that there's Key and Peele, and they're on auction.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry, RJ. They're on auction, and here I'm quoting. Yeah. I'm not making comments yet. I'm quoting. They're for auction. They're like slave 2 and slave 3, and then the man who is selling them also calls out slave 1, and everyone who is in the auction is like, like I don't know, $10 for slave 1, $15 for number 1, number 1 sold. And Key and Peele are like, oh, thank God we didn't get sold. Yeah, that would have been terrible. I don't want to be working in the fields. And then they bring out another slave and put it on slot number 1, and everyone only auctions on slave number 1, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm so glad I didn't get picked. Yeah, that would have been terrible. And then they bring like an old man on slot number 1, and everyone always again only bets on number 1, and they're like, okay, but what's wrong with us? Well, we're perfectly fine. That's an old man. Why would they pick him over us? And anyway, it's a type of comedy that if a white person produced it, it wouldn't really be funny. But because it was made by them and it's punching up satirically and not punching down, it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, okay. But here's the thing about look at the Dave Chappelle show. And a lot of the stuff that was
People
written on the
hate
Dave Chappelle.
Are you kidding?
And then there's people who love him too. But look, the issue comes in with a lot of the stuff that was written on the Dave Chappelle show that was racially charged was done by writers. It all has to do with context and what the issue is.
Yeah, and Dave Chappelle would work with these writers. He would absolutely work with these writers, and they were almost as brilliant as Dave Chappelle was. So it might be all about context and all that, but I mean. You see that movie back then. I mean, it's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire life, and none of that had to do with the fact that they used the N-word rather liberally on it, because there was just so many. Mel Brooks struck back at all the tropes that were used, you know, for any type of racial animus, and he threw them right back in everybody's face, and he made fun of them, and they were absolutely hysterical. They were great. And that's what makes good comedy. You know, when you take something that's supposed to be, you know, societally troubling, and you throw it back in everybody's face, saying that this is, but you portray it as the most ridiculous thing that anybody could think of. You know, and it's racism, which is a very stupid idea, which is a ridiculous and terrible idea. Period. But he took it, and he gave it a context. Which you have to laugh at it because it's so damn ridiculous. That's what the success of that movie was about. It wasn't about like how many times the N-word was said, but it was also the context, you know, on why racism like that is really the most evil and stupid shit you could possibly do, because there's no point to it. And what Blazing Saddles does is it takes it and it throws it right on its ear. And I'm glad that movie was made. But what I'm saying is that because of today's society and the cancel culture today, which unfortunately I've seen, and I mean, I pushed it away. I was just thinking it can't be that paranoid, but it is. Unfortunately, because of today's cancel culture and how every single human being needs to have some sort of voice, which I'm sorry, most of us do not. When you have something like that and they're screaming about like, oh, it's racist, it's terrible against all sorts of our black queens and kings and all this other stuff, or like if The Sopranos, if that's how Italian Americans really truly act all the damn time, which we do not, but we're portrayed that way. And it's like you will have every single person screaming at the top of their lungs saying it's like, this is not how we're supposed to be, you should all be better. And it's like, no, have fun, make fun of each other, because that's what comedy is about. That's what a lot of stuff is about. Make fun of yourself, make fun of other people, because they will make fun of you, and it's funny. I have no issue with anyone making Italian jokes. I tell Italian jokes about myself. You know, I'm not even Italian, I'm not even full-blooded Italian because I'm not from Italy. But then, I have zero issue. Well, one second.
Sorry.
I have. That's okay. It's okay. What I'm saying is that there's no. It shouldn't. It's not that big of a deal because the overwhelming majority of us aren't racist assholes. Yeah. We're not. You know, the majority of us aren't racist pieces of shit. You know, and what everybody is reacting to is the racism that they've had to face. And they take it and then they make it a lot bigger than what it is, and more. And whenever anybody hears anything, whenever anybody like decides to acquiesce to any demand about lack of like getting rid of all that racism or the wokeness and everything, it's cathartic because it's like it's only healing them. Whereas if you want to heal everything, you stop worrying about so many goddamn things about how one is this and how one is the other, Democrat, Republican, black, white. I do not give a damn. As long as you're a decent human being, that's fine with me. None of that bothers me. But when you have too many people complaining about the simplest things in life, it's time to take a look at yourself and, shut up. Because the majority of us, the overwhelming majority of us, whether we're conservative or liberal, just want to have fun, want to draw shit, and we want to drink beer, and we want to fuck, and we want to have pizza, and we want to do all sorts of other shit.
But what
We
you're
don't
saying
give a
comes
damn
from
about everybody else.
privilege also.
Okay.
It's not just privilege is a state of mind. Privilege in and of itself. No, it is.
God. No, dude, that is so wrong.
Let's not go there.
You could really be canceled hard for that. Seriously, dude.
Disagree.
Why? Canceled.
But we've been gone for 1.5 hours, and I am so tired. So I suggest we go and leave on a good note. So, lovelies, we got a lot of work done. And we'll be back next Saturday for another Sketchy Saturday. Dojo, exactly. So, guys, take it easy. We're going to run a couple of ads, so headphone warning.
Alrighty.
And,
bye-bye.
See you guys later.
Next time.
Hi.
Hey, take care, everybody.
Let's see.
Your favorite podcast, it's Critical Blast.
Now on Sunday mornings, longtime independent comics creator Randy Zimmerman brings to you a podcast that talks about the lighter and more whimsical side of comics, the fun side of comics. That's right. Sunday Funnies is back Sunday morning, 9 a.m. on the Raging 2 YouTube channel and on certain Facebook pages. Check it out, won't you? It's special guests, great talk, and a lot of fun as we work to put the fun back in funny books. See you there.